It's March Madness. Welcome back. Oh my word, have we got some cracking deals for you? I said that at 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. I'm saying again at 12 because we've got some corkers in this hour. Right, my lovelies, where can you watch and how to shop? So you can watch us on YouTube now. So when I'm at home tomorrow morning with my feet up, cup of tea, watching Stephanie and Carly, I'm going to watch it on my big TV on YouTube, and I'm going to be shopping on my phone. So you'll have to be quick tomorrow because I might get in before you. So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop with us, you're going to shop on Facebook, Instagram, or the website. And if you're shopping on one of our social media platforms, it's super easy. You don't need to go away from watching us to shop. So I'm going to show you a product, and that product will have a code. All you're then going to do is type shop and then that code into the little comments underneath the video, so you don't need to miss a second. You will then get a message sent to you, which will land in your social media inbox. And within that message, there will be a link. To check out, you're going to click that link. That's going to take you to our website, highlightcrafts.com. Log into your account. That's really important because then you get your club discount, your loyalty points, and free postage over £35. There's no fee to join the club and there's no fee to set up an account. So you might as well join us on this fabulous journey that is live shopping. It's very exciting. Secondly, if you're watching us on the website, which is what I tend to do as well, I like watching on the website or YouTube, depending where I am. If I'm sat in Starbucks having my hot chocolate while my car's charging, it's definitely on the website. You can literally add products to basket. You'll get a little red shopping bag appear at the top of your screen, and when you're ready to check out, click on that. That will take you through that checkout process. But again, don't forget, don't forget to log in, because then you get your extra discounts, even on discounted prices. Right, I'm going to start, change my mind, I'm going to start with the tote, because this is a deal and a half. Right, shop tote. You've got £47.92 saving. You're getting the Craftmaster tote, 6 card kits, watercolour brush pens, and watercolour paints. So let me show you exactly what you're getting. You're getting 1, 2, hang on, there's more, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these will vary slightly. The warehouse have promised me they'll try and pick one of each, but if not, you might get a couple doubled up. So you get 6 blank cards and envelopes and 6 sets of accessories, which is fabulous. So all of these, 6 of them, that's just the beginning. Then you get your paints. So our lovely Carly, where's she put those swatches? Down here. Right, let's have a look. Our Carly's done some little examples for you. So look. Super quick, brilliant if you run a craft club, brilliant if your grandchildren come to craft. So you've got some little examples for you there. These are the examples of your watercolour paints. So you're going to get all your watercolour paints in a little tin like this with a little colour chart, so you can colour it in so that you can see. Great little tin of watercolour paints. But this is the bit for me. You're also going to get these. Take them out the packets. Right, let's have a look at this little lot, because these are brilliant. I love these pens, they're fabulous. So they come in their own little case, so you've got your storage. You're getting 20 colours. You also get a water brush pen, and these are absolutely fabulous. I have these and I love them. So if you want to have a go at colouring in, but you're not too sure about whether you want to really go down buying all those watercolour paints, look how beautiful these are. So you can lay down the colour with the nib. Look how fine that nib is on there. Super, super, super fine. Really good quality. And then you can use the water brush pen to blend out that colour. You're getting 20 of them, plus your water brush pen in here. Okay, so you're getting that as well. So 6 card kits, 12 paints, 20 coloured watercolour pens, and the water brush, and the tote. Yeah, this isn't just for display purposes. So you've got a tote that's got a nice flat bottom unlike me. You've got these pockets in here. You've got pockets on the other side. It's beautifully stitched. It's slightly padded on the inside. You've got your pockets inside each of the outer pockets as well. You've got elastic so you can keep all your pens or your rulers or your paintbrushes or your knitting needles or your crochet hooks, whatever you prefer. The handles are strengthened so you can see it's got piping all the way around the handles. A nice opening there so you can get your hands in. It's padded round here, so it's strengthened round here. All of that. So your water brushes, your paints, your 6 card kits, and the tote, shop tote. Where am I? $19.99. Quick, shop tote. $19.99. Absolutely crazy bonkers. Those of you that have got these in your baskets, congratulations, because you've got an absolute stonking deal there. All that little lot, that's madness. March Madness, right? That's what we're doing. March Madness. It's going to be quick fire. I love doing stuff like this. It's great because you get amazing deals. Right. I'm going to pull this lot back under here because I haven't got room for it all up here. Right, shop tote. $19.99. You've got a £47.92 saving. Right, let's go down to some stencils. Come with me. These are fabulous. If you like your paints, if you like your inks, if you like your foiling pen, this is going to be for you. So I'm going to talk you through exactly what you're going to get. So first of all, you're going to get the silhouette of the Lady of Grace. This is Shop Majestic. It's $29.99. You've got a £75.93 saving. Andrew's just nearly burst my eardrum by shouting, "What?" in my ear. I know. So you're going to lay this stencil down. You can go through with your black hybrid acrylic. You then take this section and you lay it over the top and you go through with your foil pen or your metallic paints. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that lovely? That for a teenage girl I think is absolutely stunningly beautiful. Then you also get the embossing file, so you can put her through your Pro Cut with your embossing mat or whichever die cutting machine you have, as long as you have an embossing mat, and you can emboss the flowers in her hair. I think it's absolutely wonderful. So you're getting all of those. Then you're also going to get this one, which is this. Look how fabulous this is. So again, you get your silhouette, and then you get your detail there. And then you also get your embossing one. So this is made from a slightly different material. So it's thicker, and you use that in conjunction with your rubber mat. So remove your magnetic shim, put your rubber mat in place. So stencil, card, mat. So the mat pushes the card into the stencil and gives you that emboss. So you're getting both of those sets. Now, getting those two for $29.99, you'd be getting a deal, but that's not where it stops. So we're also going to give you, and I don't think I've got samples for all of them, but I've got samples for quite a lot of them. So we've got our lovely poppy there, and you've got the poppy embossing stencil, but we've done it bigger because just in case you just want to emboss it, you get that as well. Got a little bit still in there from where the lasers cut it. And we cut these in-house, so the quality is fabulous. So you're going to get your poppy stencil and your poppy embossing. You're then going to get your dandelion. I think these are the ones that have gone a little bit walkabout, but you'll see what you're getting. Then you get the larger embossing stencil with that. So you get those two included as well. Then you also get your wildflower stencil with your wildflower embossing. So these are different sizes, obviously, but this just embossed on card looks absolutely stunningly beautiful. So you've got those two. And then, this is one of my favourite ones that we've ever done. You've got that beautiful peacock. Look how magnificent that is with your foil pen. And these are just using the classic foils from Craftmaster. So the set that we've got in stock, they're absolutely lovely to foil through. I think they'll just look phenomenal. And it's a really mindful thing to do with the foil pen. Get your wide nibs. That makes it much easier to fill in bigger areas, but they're just lovely. Then you're going to get these two stencils on this one. Just going to pop those out. There we go. You've got those two on there. These are lovely. These are fabulous bookmarks. Look how beautiful these are. Look at that. Fabulous. Okay, so you're getting those. And then last but by no means least, you're also going to get the calla lilies, which is stunning. Loved doing this one. Look at that. How beautiful is that with your foil pen? We haven't brought you the foil pen for a while because we haven't got a lot of stock left. So if you've been kind of missing it a bit, I've missed it a bit because it's my product. You know, the one where you sit down and just go, breathe. I think that's what I'm going to do when I get home tonight. Get my foil pen out, sit on my lap tray with my power banks and do a bit of foiling because it just makes me go, I like that. We all need a bit of that in our lives, don't we? Right, Shop Majestic, $29.99 is going to get you all of those. Imagine that with your paste through as well, which will be fabulous. $29.99, you've got a £75.93 saving on that, which is absolutely amazing. Right, well, we need a question. What can we ask you? Let's get everybody joining in. What are the weekend plans? I don't know what the weekend plans are. Well, I do, sleep. Let's have a think. What's your favourite product from Highlight Crafts, please? Let's do that one, shall we? Scan and cut included. Yeah, well. All right, so next, Shop Hat. These are fabulous. Look at these. And there's lots of different artwork for these as well. So it chops and changes. You could colour it in yourself if you wanted to. But you're going to get 10 nested sets. This would be perfect for teenage boys, wouldn't it? We always wonder about teenage boys, don't we? In a lot of different reasons. But look at this with the little cap, the baseball cap. I think it's fabulous. You can personalise it to the person that you're sending it to, which is really cool. You could do it back to front if you wanted to, if that's their thing. But you're getting all of those dies, all 10 of them. You've got a £9 saving on this. Shop Hat, $8.99. That's crazy. If you've got a scan and cut and you've got the vinyl, or even if you've got little letter dies and you've got vinyl, you can run that through your die cutting machine with your metal shim, and you could personalise it and do their favourite things. Alice would love that. She's proper little tomboy, that one, so she'd love that. But you can also make card shapes out of it, gift tags, apertures in your cards so the hat can be coming through. Decoupage it up. You could cut it on the seam there and really decoupage it up. Get the neb there on the hat and make sure that that's decoupaged as well. Cracking price. Shop Hat, $8.99. Now these remind me of Andrew's. Shop Shoe, $8.99. £9 saving. Andrew's just said, mine are that dirty too. Yes, they are. Not going to lie. But look how fabulous they are. That as a card shape will be brilliant. Use that in conjunction with the hat and you could create a whole thing going on, couldn't you? That's really cool. If you've got vinyl or you've got pens, you could actually draw on these and put patterns onto them if you wanted to. Could be design your own, couldn't you? You could cut them out of regular cardstock and ask the kids to design their own trainers. That'd be really cool. If you've got your Cadence paints, don't forget, they will go onto your shoes as well. So if you wanted to design their own, buy them an inexpensive pair of trainers and then they could paint them with that design. That'd be a really cool project, wouldn't it? Because when they're off home, either at home with you at a weekend and they're a bit bored, especially if it's pouring down outside, this is going to be great for them. Design your own. I like that idea. Next, Shop Jumper. Now then, this is really popular. And this has got, again, lots of different artwork that goes with it. So you're getting all of these. There's tons and tons of artwork with this. So you're getting the bigger jumper, the sweater, Christmas jumpers. There's all sorts of different ones. Go from teeny tiny ones to great big ones. If you're buying somebody a jumper, how fun will it be to have the card matching? That'd be really, really cool. You've even got the little pegs on here, so you can peg the jumpers on the washing line, which is really good. It's a bit great. The Christmas ones will be really nice as an advent. So if you've strung lights, maybe you got lights up and you put the little pegs, so proper pegs. So glue the pegs up from the reflection on the jumper and then stick them onto the lights. And then each one could have a number on, and on the back of it, unpeg it, turn it over, and there's a, I don't know, I owe you a trip to the cinema or whatever it is. I think that's really cool. But there's also everyday jumpers as well. And I think there's sportswear as well, isn't there, Andrew? I think. Yes, there is. It says 14 dies in total on there. 14 die cuts. 14 dies, 19 die cuts. I'm going home after this. £12.50. I know, got £12.50 saving, it's half price. Should have been $29.99 that, so you're getting a cracker. Speaking of crackers, Shop Star. Now this is brilliant. So if you are a die cutter, a while ago now, we decided that we were going to bring back lasso. You know that technique where you used to buy a metal stencil and you had a really sharp craft knife and you used to cut into the stencil. Why is that sticking in there? Used to cut into the stencil. I can't get that out. There we are. And then you'd get to the final one and it'd slip and you'd have to start all over again. The number of times, honestly, the air was blue in my craft room when I was doing that. It used to drive me crazy. And you had to be really accurate, otherwise it didn't work. So we sat down and we went, why don't we bring it back, but bring it up to date? So you've got your lift and lock, and I'm going to do one of these if we get a chance because we've got the Pro Cut on the show as well. So I'll show you how this works, but you literally die cut it out, and then this piece here folds over and tucks under that one. That one goes under that one goes under that one, etc., etc. And then you can create a whole frame. Now it can cut out or it can cut in, so you've got options. You've got 2 different sizes on the Star Lift and Lock. You've got 3 squares, so you've got options if you wanted to do that one and use that and that as your frame, or you wanted to use that with that and that, or you wanted to use that with that and that, or just cutting them in. So you're getting the squares. This is a cracking deal, this one. You're getting the squares, you're getting the circles, and you're getting the border and corner. So all 3 sets, that one, and that one, Shop Star, $16.99. $16.99 for that little lot. £35.98 saving. That's incredible value for money. So if you're looking for something a bit different, and it's really interesting when you get dares like that and you have them in your crafty stash, rather than just doing a regular aperture with a circle or a regular mat and layer, this means that you don't need to put as many embellishments on because it almost fills that gap. It fills that blank space. It makes the project look completely different and it brings that design right in. Also really nice on your scrapbook pages as well, those. So if you're a scrapbooker, you can go in and just frame your focal photograph, frame your journaling with the same thing, and then whether you realise it or not, the person that's looking at that scrapbook will know that that relates to that. It's really clever. When you get into detail and line and design, doing things like that makes a massive difference. So your squares, your circles, your borders and your corners in your Lift and Lock Star design, Shop Star, $16.99. I mean, that's just crazy value for money. Right, now then, this one we took to one of the shows last year. When we did the Christmas stencils and I was demonstrating them, I think it was at the NEC or Glasgow. It was one of them last year, towards the end of the year. I just did all the embossing in white. And then I cut these letters out several times, glued them together so they look like chipboard, and just put things like peace, Noel, joy, and they were all white on white. The number of these we sold at that show was ridiculous because it's a simple font. It doesn't detract from the beautiful embossing behind or whatever you decide to use. But this is just a fabulous alphabet set. I'm surprised we've got any of these left, actually, because it's a really nice, simple font, but it really stands out. David asked for these to be made because he likes that simplicity of a sentiment that just does everything it needs to do, but it doesn't take away from all the beauty that's behind it, which I think is fabulous. Shop Letter, $19.99 for this. We haven't got a lot of these left. You've got a £20 saving, so basically bar a penny, it's half price, okay, because it was $39.99. So to get your full alphabet and your and your exclamation mark, Shop Letter, let's slide that back in there, $19.99. That's a cracking one. And if you're buying it and you do have a scan and cut, you can scan them in and resize them. So great deal there. Right, now the next one, Shop Floral. Now these are lovely. So there is reflections available for these. This one almost reminds me a little bit of Cath Kidston style. You get the sentiment die and the florals, and it's a poem. Okay, so it is a poem. However, they're all individual sentiments. So this one says, for all the yesterdays we've known, too special to forget. This one says, for all the tomorrow's hopes and plans and all we're dreaming of. For all the joys you have, today's the nicest moment yet. And for all you've always meant to me, he's to us and to our love. So you're getting 4 different ones. You can use them individually, but in the right order, they create a poem look. And they're really legible. So you get all the sentiments and these lovely florals. The reflections are available for you to download in the original colourway for free from highlightcrafts.com. They're really nice size dies to go onto your card projects. I actually own these. I have these at home because I think they're lovely, and especially for things like scrapbooking. You know, when you just want to put that little bit of a sentiment, but not necessarily a happy birthday, stuff like that, just a meaningful quote. They're absolutely lovely. Shop Floral, $12.99 is getting you all 4. So you've got 3 dies in that one. You've got 2 dies and 3 die cuts in that one. So if we do die cuts, you've got 6 there. Then you've got 3 die cuts in that one, and you've also got 3 in that. So you're getting 12 die cuts across the 4 sets for $12.99. Then you also get your club discount. Then you get your loyalty points and get your basket spent to over £35. Get free postage. Right, I'm going to say hello to a few of you because I haven't done that this morning. It's been a little bit bonkers. Good morning to Alison, Margaret, Susan, Karen, Soraya, Gwen, Lisa, Karen, Yvonne, Joanne, another Alison, Geraldine, Amanda Connolly. Morning, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Here at Highlight Crafts, we've had gremlins for the last 2 days. Anyway, me and Stephanie captured them and we locked them in the cupboard yesterday and they're gone. That video, if you haven't seen it, check out our Facebook page. It's hilarious. Honestly, the things we do here, crazy. But it's a lot of fun. So thank you for sticking with us. I know it's been really, really annoying. Believe us, we're as frustrated as you are. But we're back. They're gone. They're in the cupboard. We're not letting them out again. And we're back stronger than ever. And we decided that we'd do March Madness, where we go in the warehouse and knock all those prices down for you and bring you some amazing deals. So thank you for shopping with us and sticking with us over the last couple of days, because I know it's been frustrating. Now then, this is one that every single card crafter should have in their stash without exception. This is a fabulous set to make a bow. You've got an £8.09 saving. It makes 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes, or you can mat and layer depending on what you want to do. You get the 4 different sizes of the little tab that goes in the middle of the bow, and 4 different sizes of the little tails. That actually could be a mermaid tail going into the water if you wanted to, but it makes these fabulous 3-dimensional paper bows, saving £8.09. It's £4.90. £4.90. You can even make rosettes out of them. So if you do 3, one like that, one like that, one like that, you can make rosettes out of these as well. That is absolutely fabulous value for money. £4.90, £8.09 saving. Great on presents as well, these. And I'll tell you what else they're really good for. You know when you do an easel card and you need a stopper? Brilliant for that. Really, really cool. And you can make full wreaths out of them as well, which is really nice. In fact, for Easter, if you wanted to make a really cool Easter wreath, you could do that. Bows all the way around, little eggs inside, little chicks inside there as well. Shop bow, £4.90. Right, next. Now, this is another cracking deal. I like an aperture on a card, do you? I love an aperture on a card. It adds a little bit of movement to it, doesn't it? A little bit of interest. So we've got our nested wild mushroom, and our nested maple leaves. And I love these as apertures. They're really, really, really cool. So you're getting, in the leaves, you're getting 13, and in the mushrooms, you're getting 12. So you're getting 25 dies in total. The larger ones will be, you could be, well, your card blanks right there. If you love the fairies, if you've got the Quirky Bird fairies, if you've got any of the downloads that we had on yesterday with the Minecraft Studio, these are going to look absolutely fabulous. But as an aperture, or the aperture for a shaker card, these are just different. They're not your box standard squares, circles, ovals, rectangles. They're great. But if you want, especially with something like 2 red robins, these are going to be brilliant because you can build your picture inside. So you've got your card, the back of your card, you've got your aperture of your leaf or your mushroom, and then you build your picture coming through it. Honestly, it looks amazing. They're really, really, really cool. Both sets, so all 25 dies, Shop Nest, $14.99.
Wow.
$14.99. You've got a £24.99 saving. Even Sam went, wow, at that. I know, right? Aren't they amazing? I love them. I love those dies. I think they're fabulous. Next. Now, you will have seen myself using these when we did a show a while ago. These are the embossing powders from Wow. Now, it says Highlight Crafts Craftmaster because we work with the brand of Wow because, in my opinion, they are the best embossing powders ever because they're super fine. They pick up all that detail, but they have lots of tints, tones and shades of the colour inside them. You're going to get a silver, a gold, a copper and a rose gold. So you're going to get one of each. $15.99. You've got a £15.97 saving. You can sprinkle these into your pastes. If you saw David with me the other night, he's sprinkled them on top of the expanding paste, the brand new expanding paste that Lou's just had on her show. Sprinkled it in the top of that after he'd heated it and then heated it, and it gave you that metallic look. Sprinkle it in while it's wet. They'll be fabulous for that as well. But these embossing powders pick up every single detail of your stamps. And sometimes if you're learning to colour in, having that raised edge of an emboss really helps because it gives you a stopping point, stops the pencil going out of that area. So if you want all 4, and honestly, the quality of these embossing powders is second to none. Shop Melt, they're half price at $15.99. Right, now then, Andrew wants somebody to buy this. Shop Yellow. We've got one left. There's this one, and if you're not having it, I am. This is the perfect card for your scan and cut. We can't open this one to show you because this is the only one we've got. If you've seen me bring you the Craftmaster cardstock before, it's solid core, which means because a white core card is made with chalk, and chalk is abrasive and it will blunt your blades on your scan and cut. This is the last packet we have in the building. We're not restocking it. This is absolutely fabulous. It's the last one with none of the other colours left. We've just got that. You've got your neutrals in there, your lovely soft yellows going into your very gentle oranges, into your mustard, and right down there into almost like a ginger colour. Shop Yellow, $13.99. We'll get you 8 colours, 3 of each, so 24 sheets. They've got a very gentle texture to it, and it's 216 GSM. Shop Yellow, $13.99. Don't disappoint Andrew, somebody needs to buy that, otherwise it's coming with me, just saying. Right, let's do the tulle next. Shop Tulle, $8.99. Now this is a cracking little set. I know, right? It is amazing. Andrew's like, for what you're getting here, it's amazing. You're right, Andrew, it is. So you've got a craft knife. Now, not just any craft knife, this is triangular, which means that it's very, very ergonomic in your hand. Can you see how it just sits? So look, if I put my finger hand like that, look how it creates that triangle. It's replicated in that knife, so it sits beautifully, and it's a really, really, really sharp craft knife. Look at the blade on that. Look at the blade on that, Sam. Right? Isn't that fabulous? It's super, super, super fine. Okay, so you also get the lid because it's also super, super, super sharp. Then you're also going to get a pair of reverse tweezers. So reverse tweezers I like using because I can pick something up, hold it, and I'm not squeezing those tweezers while I'm positioning it, because I struggle with my hands a little bit now, getting older. I'm getting older. And if you see me running around this morning, I was like a spring chicken. But reverse tweezers, brilliant, brilliant product. And I fought not using tweezers for a long time because I was like, I don't like them because I have to do that and then I have to keep them held while I put that little pearl down. Drives me crazy. Reverse tweezers, game changer. Then you also get this. So you also get your spare blades. You get an embossing ball tool that's super fine. You get one that's a little bit wider, and you also get a piercing tool. So when I take the lid off this, you can unscrew this part here, take that blade out carefully, put one of the tools in and then tighten it up again, and you've got a 4-in-1 tool, because you've got your blade, you've got your embossing tool, you've got your poker tool, and then you've got your very fine embossing tool and your tweezers and the actual knife itself. Shop tool, $8.99. That's a cracker of a deal, that one. That's really good. So you're getting your extra blades, you've got 5 spare blades in there, and your tools. Brilliant product. Absolutely brilliant product. Right, somebody's bought the cardstock. Is that what you said? Allocated in your basket. Well done. Don't forget to check that basket out. We can get it picked and packed for you, and then we can get it sent out for you so you've got it. Because there's nothing worse than waiting, is there? Get that basket to over £35, you won't pay postage either. There is no other colours, Andrew. Otherwise, there'd be a my craft bag. And there isn't any. And now we haven't got enough cardstock. Just saying. Right, we've done our tote. Do I need to recap that, Andrew? Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's do it. Right, so you're going to get, this is shop tote. You're going to get 12 watercolour paints. Okay, so you come in a nice little tin, so you can have a little play around with watercolour paints. You're also going to get 6 of these fabulous card kits. So in each one you get 6 cards, 6 envelopes and 6 packets of embellishments. So these are great. Absolutely fabulous deal, this one. Shop at Tote, it's $19.99. You've got a £47.92 saving. So you're going to get 6 of those. Do you know what? Even at 50p each, right? So let's say you're paying 50p for each of those packets of embellishments. You get 6 in each one. All right, so that's £3. So 3 6s are 18, right? That's what you pay for the embellishments. So for $1.99, you're going to get 36 cards and envelopes, 12 paints, 24 watercolour brushes, pens. Now, even if you've got these, on this deal, it would be crazy not to. So I'm going to pull this off. Look how fine that brush nib is. Look, it goes right down to the tip. Look how detailed you can be with this. These are a really nice quality brush pen. So you're getting 20 of those plus your water brush pen. And your water brush pen, if I remember, let me just check it out before I say that without doing it. Yes, it has the valve in. So it has a valve inside there that controls the flow. At these prices, I wouldn't expect that. I just expect a regular water brush pen. Remember, when you're doing this, they turn the opposite way to you think they will. So instead of unscrewing like that way, you unscrew the opposite way, because otherwise when you're painting with it, it will unscrew. I once went to, I did a demonstration at a craft shop in Thornton near Cleveland's. And I sat there and we had these stamps, these red rubber stamps, this is how long ago it is, on wooden blocks. And they were by a designer called Kathy Davis, and you used brushes like this, so paint brushes like this, and you painted the stamp, spritzed it with water, and then stamped it, and it looked like watercolour. So if you've got any silhouette stamps, try it. And then I got my water brush and I went like that, and the whole thing disappeared. And all these ladies have stood round and they went, "Where's that gone? Where's it gone?" And I realised I got the one that I put the bleach in for bleaching techniques, and it completely disappeared. And I could not work it out at all. It took me about 20 minutes, and then I went, "Oh, yeah, that's got the bleach one in, hasn't it?" It was very funny. Right, so then you've got your Craftmaster tote as well. Fabulous quality product this. You've got a nice big area to fill with all your crafty goodies. Look at that lot. So you've got a really nice width to this, a nice height to it too, with the handles. Handles are reinforced around here, so they've got that extra canvas. Sorry, I need to have a drink. Then you've also got your pockets inside here and here. I love the fact that they've got the elastic here, because then you've also water brushes, paint brushes, tools, rulers, all those things that stick all over the place, brilliant in there. You've got pockets on the other side as well. So you're getting the tote, the 20 watercolour pens, the 12 watercolour paints, that one in there, excuse me, I do apologise, and then all of these 6 card packs, all of them, shop tote, $19.99. That's ridiculous, right? $19.99. That's fabulous value for money. Right, I need a drink, bear with. I just need to have a drink, otherwise I'm done. Right, next we've got alphabet stencils. Now then, these are great with your foil pen. Absolutely fabulous, these. If you want sentiments, and the foil pen is brilliant with these. So you've got a set of stencils that are little flourishes, so you can add that little detail onto the corners. You get your numbers, your ordinals, and your hashtag in there. You get your uppercase alphabet with the exclamation mark, the and the question mark. And then you also get the lowercase with your at, hashtag, etc., etc., and your and in there as well, your ampersand. So you're getting all of that, all of those for stencils. Shop alphabet, £11.04. That's a deal, right? Right? What was that, Andrew? Oh, Andrew blew a raspberry in my ear because he was disgusted at the price being so low. I was like, thanks for that. That's just what I needed on a Friday lunchtime. A raspberry in my ear. Thank you, Andrew. And he's not in next week either, so I can't get him back for a while. But then I'll sneak up on him. Are you with us for a lot of shows in my ear next week? I like that. 4 shows a day. Welcome to my world, kid. 3 hours on the trot. Have we? Okay. That's news to me. Right, anyway, next now then, this. I need to get serious now about this. There's a couple of products, well, 3 products here that I need to get really serious about. This one is blinking brilliant. So, Stephanie's been out shopping again. And we've got 250 of these plastic pockets, right? So yes, you can use them for storage. Definitely not through a laminator though, please. But these are brilliant, right? Great for storage. However, cut tidy. You know those awkward dies that you can never get to cut? There was a product came out on the market a few years ago called Cut Tidy, and it's a piece of plastic. And the way it works is, because your die doesn't have a sharp edge, it has a beveled edge, a rounded edge. When you add plastic as a shim rather than card, it doesn't cut it because the plastic stretches. And you can use it over and over and over and again, literally until it drops apart. It's just that extra shim. It also means that you can fill your plate on your die cutting machine with dies and cut them all in one go. So you can do the same with this. Cut them in half. So you've got one side there and one side there. It's not going to last as long as Cut Tidy, but you know what? You're getting 250 of them, so who cares? Cut these in half. You've got 500 of them. This is going to keep you going for a while. Yes, you can use them for your storage, but that is going to save you a small fortune. Shop Pockets, $11.99 is going to get you 250 of them. That's a remarkable value for money. Don't miss out on these. I think we got to 25% of the stock at 8 o'clock this morning gone. So this is going to continue right throughout the weekend. It's been on all the shows. We're also splitting some of the packs down and putting them with the Pro Cut deal that we've got on at the moment, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. But don't miss out on these because they're brilliant. Shop Pockets, $11.99 will get you 250. Cut them in half. Use a double sheet. That's why I'm saying cut them across the middle so the 2 pieces stay together. That's going to be a cracking deal. Talking about cracking deals, tape. You're going to get sick of me showing you this tape, but I love it because you're getting a lot for a little. And when we're buying the boring stuff in craft, like tape, you know, those consumables that you have to keep buying, you want to get it for the best price ever, but you still want the quality of that product. So tape. This is tissue tape. So in these packs, you get a roll of a 1/4 mil, a roll of 1/4 mil, that would be really fine, wouldn't it? 1/4 inch. Then you get a roll of 1/2 inch and a roll of 1 inch tape. It's tissue tape, it's really thin, which means that it doesn't put any bulk. It's not finger lift, but you don't need it to be. All right, so if I put this down on the back of this, and this card, I mean, I've even creased it there, look at that, I can even get the crease out. This card is a mirror card or a satin board, so it always has quite a fibrous back to it. I can get my little tweezers underneath there and get the backing off that easily, right? And then you go, oh no, I've put it down in the wrong place. All you need to do is start and roll it back. Look at this. You can literally, with your finger, roll this back. Don't pull at it. Just roll it back and you can remove that tape from your project. How many times have you put tape down and then gone, oh, no, I stuck it in the wrong place? Right, so normally, each roll of these has 28 metres on it, right? Which is a lot of tape. 84 foot, that's 84 12 by 12 sheets of paper from one side to the other that you could use with one of the rolls. Each roll, the 1/4 inch, the 1/2 inch and the 1 inch all have 84 foot on them, which is remarkable value for money. Normally we do 3 of them, which is 756 foot of tape, removable tape, but still strong enough to hold everything in place. We normally do all 3 for £12.99. Today, because we're in March Madness, we've dropped it down to £9.99 for 9 rolls of that fabulous tape. Do not miss out on that. Shop tape, £9.99. It's brilliant. We have a question from Karen. Come on then. Oh, Karen's asking if we colour the detail on a Pro Cut, will it void the warranty? Absolutely not. Colour in. Colour in. Enjoy yourself. Right? That's going to be fabulous. Now then, if we ever have to replace it, you might have to colour it in again, but who cares about that, because we like colouring in, don't we? Right, I'm going to come round here now to these templates. So these were launched. So this one was launched a couple of weeks ago. If you want to make let's move all these out of the way, a side stepper card, a pop-up card, so this goes inside your card as the pop-up, although I do like that as a card shape. I think it looks fabulous. So if you want that one, if you want your centre stepper card, this one, or if you want your shutter card, which is, bear with, this one, you can get the templates for them. Carly's done a little bit of a promotional video for you on these as well. So centre stepper, side stepper, template, shutter card and your pop-up card, all 4 of those, shop stencil, £9.99. Okay, if you want these brand new shapes, which launched Tuesday, I want to say, you've got your fabulous, look at that triangular card. That makes a great rocket, or quite art deco. Love that. Then you've also got this one. So you've got this one that stands up like that. So if you've got a night to remember, they're going to look fabulous on these. If you want the diamond fold card, again, and if you want this fancy one that's like an art deco, it looks a bit like a front of an envelope, doesn't it? But it has these fancy folds underneath here. If you want all those 4 as templates, shop shape, £9.99. However, got a scan and cut? We've done them as downloads for you. So shop download will get you those 4 card shapes with the mats and layers, and you also get the mats and layers with your templates, I believe. I think that's a thing. Is it a thing, Andrew? All right, I'll get Andrew to check. Shop download, £9.99. Right, £9.99 gets you the SVG files for those, plus the mat layers. So if you're going to resize them and make them smaller, bring the mats on, group them, bring the card on, group that, put both on, one on top of the other, group it together, shrink it down so that you get the mats and layers shrink at the same rate as the actual card shape itself. These are all done on the scan and cut, all of them. These have all been cut on it. So that's shop download, £9.99. This one is shop template, £9.99. That will give you those fancy deco folds in there. Honestly, both together be the best 20 quid you spend this weekend, because then you've got your shape cards, but you've also got your mats and layers. Now, remember all those patterns that we bring you, where you can put any pattern in any panel on any shape. Imagine all those on the fronts of those cards. They're going to look spectacular, aren't they? You don't get the templates? Right. So you don't get physical Mylar mats and layer templates, but you can use this. So Stephanie said the other day, right, so this is what she did. Let me find the one that she did. This is it. Right, so what you do is you take your template like that. So you've got your piece of card and you've cut your template out. You then move that piece of card. So let's grab a piece of card, Melanie, here. So you've cut that shape out, right, like that. I know this is a different shape, but go with me. So you've got the whole piece and that diamond is cut out, right? So that's your mat and lay. If you bring that diamond back by about 1 centimetre to here, and then you cut that size again, that will then fit perfectly inside there. We'll get some little videos done for you on this. I'm not going to guarantee it'll be immediately, but we will get some done. I think Amanda's back in the building next week, so we'll get her to do some videos, because she's the one that's put these together, and she wants you to be able to use them to make your shape cards. So if you haven't got a die cutting machine, then you can still make these fancy shaped cards, which is great. Speaking of die cutting machines, let me introduce you to the ProCut if you haven't seen it before. In my opinion, the best die cutting machine on the market, and I'll tell you why. So in the box, you get your metal shim. Be careful, because it is metal. You also get a rubber embossing mat, so you could use those with those stencils, the embossing stencils that we bring you. You also get a magnetic sheet. Now, you will end up with things like this. The Craftmaster magnetic sheets are the ones that work through the ProCut, okay? So you've got your magnetic sheet. Somebody's tried to cut a fridge magnet there. They've put it on the wrong way around. You've got your 3mm plate that shouldn't have any cuts into it, because this is your base plate. And then you also get your 5mm plate. Now, this isn't the best example I could show you, because this hasn't had many cuts on it at all. But we have got some in this building that you cannot see through. So when the factory bought us this and said, what do you think? Stephanie said, I'm not putting another die cutting machine on the market unless we can solve the problem of those plates bowing, because it drives us crazy. Every few months, we've got to spend a small fortune on new plates, and we don't want to have to do that, do we? It's like that brown envelope again, like your tape. You don't want to have, this shouldn't be a consumable, but it is. So, well, it is with a lot of machines. I can put this anywhere. And like I said, this hasn't had a lot of cuts on it, but the ones that I've got on my desk, you cannot see through. Tens of thousands of cuts these plates have had, and it will not bend, but you have to get your sandwich correct. So your 3mm plate goes on the bottom, your magnetic sheet goes on top, your die then goes on that face up, your cardstock on top of that, and then your 5mm plate has to go on top. And as long as that 5mm plate goes on top, it will not bend. It's brilliant. Normally, this machine is $169.99, and do you know what? It's worth every single penny. It's a brilliant machine. It has the on button, the pause and go button, and a reverse button. So if you're just cutting small dies, you can feed the plates in, push it out. It is an automatic machine, so you will need a PowerPoint where you sit to craft. But I cannot recommend this machine enough. We've knocked £60 off it and bought it down to £109. And during March Madness, we're also going to include 25 of these pockets that you can use instead of your cut tidy. It's a brilliant machine. I actually bought one of these for home. Jamie Rogers, who comes in to do his shows, he was here yesterday with Carly. He bought 4 of these because he only gets and he didn't come to us and go, what can you do as a deal for trade? He literally bought 4 and we didn't know. So he paid what you're paying. Honestly, it is a brilliant cutting machine and it doesn't take up much space on your desk. I have mine on a Lazy Susan. So instead of keep doing this to get the plates out, you can just turn the machine round. Cannot recommend that enough. I mean, you know I'm a scan and cut user and I use that every day, but when I do die cut, this is the machine that I choose to use. Not just at work, because you would expect that, because it's our machine, but at home. I could use anybody's machine at home. It's brilliant. Right, we're going to go down here. Now, do you want to do Posh Card as well, Andrew? Right, Posh Card. Let me talk to you about this because this is a cracking deal. For March Madness, so we've had this on for a while now. We've managed to restock it. You're getting 4.5 kilograms of A3 plus cardstock. You're going to get 120 sheets in total. So you get your red solid core. If you've got a Scan and Cut, you need this in your life because it's absolutely fabulous. So you're getting 20 sheets of red. You're also going to get 20 sheets of this very soft grey, and it's lovely. This is the lightest weight. I would say that's probably about a 200 GSM. And then it goes from anywhere from 200 up to 300, I would say. You then also get this lovely soft grey mottle. Looks a bit like Basildon Bond, if you remember that. Very posh writing paper. Then you also get that in a very soft ivory. This colour is absolutely beautiful. It's like a winter white. It's stunning. So you're going to get 20 sheets of that in A3+. Then you're also going to get 20 sheets of this. Now, Stephanie saw this and went, oh, that looks like watercolour card. It's not, but you can use it for that. So if you're getting that tote with your paints and your water brushes in, this is going to be cracking for that. Okay, so all of that little lot, $29.99. Shop Posh. However, it's March Madness. So because we love you and because we've had gremlins, so because we're just doing this because we love you all, we're going to give you 1, 2, 3 sets of rolls. So 9 rolls of tape, all of those free. I know, free. $29.99 is a crazy price for that card, as it is. But to get all that tape free, worth $9.99, means you're only paying $20 for the card. Get that in your basket. Shop Posh. No messing about. That's it now. Right, where are we going, Andrew? Majestic. Right, Majestic is going to give you these fabulous stencils. So you're going to get the vase with the calla lilies, which are absolutely stunning. Look at that. You're then also going to get the birds, which are these two. That one and that one. These are lovely bookmarks. They're beautiful. Then you're going to get your fabulous peacock, which is that one. Then you're also going to get your, now I need to move these off here now because otherwise I'm not going to have enough space. See, I thought I was being all organised then. No such thing, Melanie. No such thing. Don't do organised. Then we've got our lovely wildflower, and you get that as a stencil and as an embossing stencil. So if you are getting your Pro Cut, these will go through your Pro Cut with your rubber mat and emboss your card beautifully. You then get your dandelion with your embossing one, like this. Okay. You're getting that. You're then getting this lovely poppy as the stencil and as the embossing. So you're getting both of those. Don't forget to check your baskets out as well, because the sooner you check out, the sooner we can ship it. And then you get the stencils that create these beautiful silhouettes. I mean, how stunning are they? So you get the outside outline stencil. Ooh, bear with that one. Then you also get the floral stencil and the face stencil with that one, and the embossing folder as well, or the embossing stencil. And then you also get, blinking neck, running out of time, running out of hands. Then you also get Grace, who has the lovely florals that go over the top, and then you can emboss those florals. These are absolutely stunning. Don't miss out on that Pro Cut deal. It is absolutely phenomenal deal. You will not regret buying that machine. It is by far the best machine I've ever used. Right, shop coat. Shop what? I haven't got a shop coat. Tote. I thought you said coat. I thought I haven't got a coat. Shop tote. Right, Craftmaster tote. 6 card kits. This is crazy deal. 6 card kits, 12 watercolour paints, 20 watercolour brushes with a water brush, and the tote, shop tote, $19.99. You've got a £47.92 saving. I'm going to go and lie down in a dark room for a bit, and I'll be back on Monday morning bright and early. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay tuned with us, please, because we've got lots more deals coming up. And tomorrow morning, don't forget, we're live at 8, 9 and 10 with Stephanie and Carly, so that'll be a riot. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for your support. Love you lots. Bye.